And now, it's time for another Dice Tower review with Tom Vasel.
Hey folks, I'm Tom Vasel, and today we're taking a look at a game called Challenge of the Superfriends. This is the card game. Now what's interesting about Challenge of the Superfriends is on the back, you'll notice here it says Griffin Engine. And what that means is this is a new series of games that Cryptozoic is putting together that are kind of compatible with each other. I believe there's other themes that they're going to be sticking this on, so you can mix them together similar to the way they have their DC deck builder and they have an engine where they mix all those together. So anyhow, this is a multiplayer style game where you're all playing cards at the same time, revealing them, and then seeing who wins an objective. Set in one of the most iconic cartoons of at least my childhood. Let's take a look. In this game, each player is going to take one of these four decks here: Batman and Robin, Superman, Aquaman, or Wonder Woman. When you take a deck, the deck is going to be made up of cards 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The cards are the same in each deck with the exception of the 5, 7, and 9 cards are specific to that character. So you can see those, while Batman's 5, 7, and 9 cards have to do with him: Batmobile, utility belt, and teamwork. You'll notice that there's more than one number on the cards. When you play cards, if two people play the same card, you will use the second little number to break ties between them. So the way the game plays is you're going to play 2 matches, and in each match is made up of several rounds. In each round, you're going to turn over cards equal to the number of players. Each player is then going to play a card into the middle, and you'll turn the cards over. Whoever plays the highest number is going to get the highest card that's out here. So here 9, and it says if you're the first to choose an objective card, you may also choose an objective card for another player. They don't get to choose an objective card this round. Black Vulcan says you can't get any objective cards with negative victory points this round. And Aquaman says before anyone chooses an objective card this round, you may swap this card for another player's power card that has an even power number. Well, too bad for Hawkman, no one else has an even power number. So Wonder Woman takes the 11, she takes the -8 and gives it to Hawkman. He would normally have gotten the 8, which gives Black Vulcan the 8. Hawkman says if you gain this challenge, choose another player to draw a challenge. He's mad at Wonder Woman, so he tells Wonder Woman to draw a challenge. Challenge cards are negative cards you put in front of you. Do not draw a power card at the end of this round. So everyone draws up to 3, except for Wonder Woman. You'll point out 3 more objective cards: a -3, a 4, and a 7, and keep going. Now, the way this game works, this objective deck itself, the highest card in here, I believe, is 15, which is Mr. Lex Luthor, and they go all the way down into -10, which is transformed into a troll. And so what you're going to do is you're going to just keep winning these cards, taking cards, and after 6 rounds, you're just going to add together all the victory points of the cards that you have gotten, and whoever has the most is the winner of the match. The first person to win 2 matches is the winner of the game. Now the box is just one of these 2-card boxes. Works fine. One thing I want to talk about in this game that's fascinating to me, though, is this artwork is very similar to that of the cartoon, but it's not from the cartoon. The artwork is actually redrawn to look like it's the cartoon, and therefore it is gloriously bad. Like, man, this picture cracks me up every time I've seen it. I'm still trying to figure out why Batman's even in a pink outfit, but they did this deliberately. And so I like the artwork. I like the fact that the stuff that, I like that, the Wonder Twins are in here, the people that everyone makes fun of. And it brings back nostalgia to me when I look at this artwork. At the same time, I'm impressed that they redid the artwork to that degree. The cards are okay quality, not fantastic, but decent components. So this game has the Aquaman that I know, not the new, very cool Aquaman from the movies, but the dorky one from the Super Friends. I loved this cartoon as a kid. I go back and watch it now and I'm like, oh yeah, it's pretty bad. And this game kind of leans hard into that badness theme-wise. It's not even trying to hide it and make it look cooler. They did it on purpose. That's fine. And I think it's hilarious that Aquaman's one of the characters here. Green Lantern's not a character, but he's the highest card in each person's deck, so go figure. This is a silly, fun game. There's a lot of these games where you simultaneously pick cards and turn them over and then see who wins. Now, this is not as clean as some games because there's so much text. Sometimes you'll turn over, like you saw that example. Okay, well, Wonder Woman did this, but first this, and he can't take this, and so you parse those out. Then the objective cards cause stuff. Not too big of a deal, but you'll have to sit there and figure out, and it's almost impossible to do any kind of real planning. You can sit there and go, I'm going to play the highest number here. Sure, but now the Wonder Twins came out, they combined, make a bigger number. Or this person put it out and said that they can switch their card with your card. After you play a lot of times, you will start noticing that sort of thing, and maybe you can card count to some degree. But this is not the kind of game you want to take serious at all. You just want to have fun, throw them out there and see. And you can get into the Justice League theme if you want. I think kids will enjoy it. I think adults, especially those with nostalgia towards the old cartoon, will like it. And overall, it's just a, what's the word? Maybe a harmless game? Harmless. It just feels like I can sit there, just throw the cards out and have a good time. Not strong strategy, not strong tactics even sometimes, but if you're just in the mood to play a game, sit around and talk about the cartoon likely, then this might be one that you really enjoy. That's Challenge of the Super Friends. Dice Tower Judgment, silly fun!